Welcome. Today we're heading into the heart of Europe's most magnificent mountain range, the Alps. We'll travel roads that cling to ancient rock, each a destination in itself, revealing breathtaking spectacles at every turn. This is where human engineering meets the raw power of nature, and every curve brings a new discovery. So settle in, breathe in the crisp mountain air, and prepare to be transported. Our grand tour of the Alps' most stunning mountain roads begins now. Our journey starts with a legend, Italy's Stelvio Pass. This isn't just a road, it's a challenge, a dance between driver and mountain. 48 hairpin turns wind up the northern ramp, each demanding focus and rewarding you with ever-changing vistas. The Ortler Alps, capped with snow, stand as silent sentinels as we climb. Looking back, the road is a tangled ribbon, chaotic, beautiful, unforgettable. Reaching the summit at 2,757 meters is pure triumph, a moment of accomplishment and awe. Here, you're surrounded by a 360-degree panorama of jagged peaks and plunging valleys. The Stelvio Pass is more than a route, it's a rite of passage, a benchmark for every road that follows. Its twists, turns, and views linger long after the engine falls silent. This is the spirit of alpine adventure. Next, we head east to Austria's Grossglockner High Alpine Road, a masterpiece of engineering and natural beauty, winding its way through the heart of the Austrian Alps. This legendary route was built for the sheer joy of the journey, offering drivers and adventurers a chance to experience the mountains like never before. The climb begins gently, meandering through lush wildflower meadows, where the air is filled with the sound of cowbells and the scent of alpine blooms. Soon, the landscape transforms dramatically into a world of rugged rock and shimmering ice, as the road ascends higher into the mountains. 36 named hairpins twist and turn, each one a new chapter in the story of ascent, challenging drivers and rewarding them with ever-changing views. Around every curve you might spot cascading waterfalls, playful marmots sunning themselves on rocks, and, if fortune smiles, a majestic ibex perched on a distant slope. The road invites you to pause, step out, and breathe in the crisp, pristine wilderness that surrounds you, far from the rush of everyday life. At the Kaiser Franz Josefs Hohe, Austria's highest mountain, the Grossglockner, dominates the horizon, its snow-capped peak rising above the clouds. Below, the mighty Pasturze Glacier sprawls out, a river of ancient ice that has shaped the landscape for millennia. Here, nature's raw power is on full display, immense, humbling, and breathtakingly beautiful, a reminder of the forces that have sculpted these peaks. This road is a tribute to the mountain, an invitation to experience the high alpine world in all its glory, where every moment feels extraordinary. It's a journey that connects you to the soul of the Austrian Alps, leaving you with memories as vivid as the scenery itself. The Grossglockner is a drive you'll never forget, a true adventure through Austria's most majestic heights. Now, we cross into Switzerland, and find ourselves on the legendary Furka Pass, a road immortalized in film, celebrated by car enthusiasts, and cherished by travelers from around the world. This is not just a route, it's an experience that stirs the soul and ignites the imagination. The approach from Andermatt is a journey in itself, building suspense with every twist and turn. The road climbs steadily, threading its way past sheer granite gorges and gradually opening to a breathtaking world of rock, ice, and endless sky. On the western side, the road sweeps down in dramatic, cinematic curves, with the famous Hotel Belvedere perched above the Rhone Glacier, a scene that feels straight out of a classic movie. Though the glacier has receded over the years, its presence remains powerful and awe-inspiring. A colossal river of ancient ice that gives birth to one of Europe's great rivers, the Rhone. Every turn reveals a new photogenic vista, as the road snakes up from the valley below, offering ever-changing perspectives of the surrounding peaks and valleys. The combination of a thrilling drive, the historic hotel, and the mighty glacier creates an atmosphere that is truly cinematic, one that lingers in your memory long after the journey ends. Furka Pass is more than just a mountain road, it's a journey through the very heart of the Swiss Alps, connecting not only cantons and climates, but also people and stories. It's both challenging and deeply rewarding, with some of Europe's most dramatic and unforgettable scenery unfolding at every bend. Here you're not just a traveler, you become part of the story, creating your own cinematic moments against a backdrop of pure natural beauty and alpine grandeur. In France, we set our sights on the legendary Col de l'Iseran, the highest paved pass in the Alps, soaring to an impressive 2,770 meters above sea level. This iconic road is not just a feat of engineering, but a gateway to some of the most breathtaking alpine scenery in Europe. The journey begins as the road winds through the heart of Vanoise National Park, tracing the Isère River. Along the way you pass through timeless stone villages, each with its own story, before the landscape transforms into a stark glacial world where nature reigns supreme. The final stretch is a narrow ribbon of tarmac clinging precariously to the mountainside, surrounded by vast open spaces and a profound, almost otherworldly silence. Here the air is thin and crisp, and every turn reveals a new dramatic vista. At the summit you're greeted by a breathtaking panorama, a sea of jagged peaks and ancient glaciers shimmering in the sunlight, stretching as far as the eye can see. The sense of elevation and exposure is exhilarating. A small stone chapel stands as a solitary guardian at the top, a humble testament to the faith and resilience of travelers who have braved these heights for generations. Here, you feel an overwhelming sense of peace and awe, a deep connection to the ancient, enduring power of the mountains. The silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind. The Col de l'Iseran is a true pilgrimage for adventurers, cyclists, and road trippers alike, anyone seeking the ultimate alpine experience and the thrill of conquering one of Europe's most famous mountain passes. It's the pinnacle of road tripping in the Alps, where perseverance is rewarded with sublime, unforgettable views and a sense of accomplishment that lingers long after the journey ends. This is the crown jewel of the French Alps, a place where adventure, beauty, and history converge at the very top of the world. Back in Switzerland, the Susten Pass offers a harmonious blend of design and glacial beauty. Built for tourism, its curves and gradients maximize the scenic experience. The eastern ascent tunnels through rock, building anticipation as you approach the Stein Glacier, a magnificent river of ice. A short walk leads to a glacial lake, its turquoise waters dotted with icebergs. The western descent sweeps through green pastures and waterfalls, revealing the Alps' gentler side. Susten Pass is a journey for the soul, offering both high drama and serene beauty. Its impeccable surface and thoughtful design make it a favorite among road trippers. Here the greatest journeys are about the experiences along the way. The Susten is a masterpiece, where human ingenuity meets natural splendor. The Grimsel Pass in Switzerland is wild, rugged, and elemental, a world of granite, water, and power. The road climbs relentlessly, switchbacking through stark rock and past turquoise reservoirs. Massive dams hold back the Grimselsee and Raderichsbodensee, monuments to human ingenuity. At the summit, the Totsee, Lake of the Dead, reflects the peaks in quiet beauty. The landscape feels ancient, almost otherworldly, with a profound sense of solitude. Grimsel Pass is a journey through the wild heart of the Alps, where nature and humanity meet. The raw granite, futuristic dams, and serene lakes create a unique, unforgettable experience. Here you feel the immense power of the planet beneath your wheels. The Timmelsjoch, or Passo del Rombo, straddles Austria and Italy, a true cross-border adventure. The Austrian side is modern, with sweeping curves and architectural viewpoints telling the region's story. As you climb, the views back to the Ötztal Alps are spectacular, the road seeming to hang in mid-air. At the summit, a simple sign marks the border. Crossing into Italy, the road becomes wilder and more dramatic. The descent is a dizzying series of tunnels and hairpins demanding skill, but rewarding with staggering views. Timmelsjoch is a journey of contrasts. Modern tourist attraction meets wild mountain pass. It's a unique chance to experience the Alps' cultural and geographical diversity in a single drive. This is cross-border exploration at its finest. In France, the Col du Galibier is legendary, hallowed ground for cyclists and drivers alike. The classic ascent requires conquering the Col du Telegraphe before the final grueling climb. Above the tree line, the landscape is stark and the air thin. The final kilometers are the toughest. A monument to Henri Desgrange, founder of the Tour de France, stands as tribute. The summit offers one of the Alps' most spectacular views, with the Massif des Écrins dominating the skyline. Galibier is about more than views. It's about connecting with sporting history and the raw power of the mountains. It's a pilgrimage and a formidable challenge, commanding respect and inspiring awe. This is a giant among passes. The Newfoundland Pass, Switzerland's highest internal pass, offers profound serenity and vast vistas. The road climbs from Val Bedretto in sweeping hairpins, revealing a patchwork of fields and villages below. The summit is a windswept plateau with a small lake and a panorama of peaks, including the Gris Glacier. Here, tranquility reigns, a place to stop, breathe, and absorb the beauty. The descent to Valais is equally impressive, with views of the Bernese Alps. Modern and well-engineered, the Newfoundland is a must-drive for seekers of pure alpine beauty. It's a journey of peace and solitude connecting you quietly to the mountains. Our final journey descends to the lush heart of the Alps, the Clausen Pass in Switzerland. This historic road winds through green meadows, wooden farmhouses and waterfalls, echoing with cowbells. The upper reaches are carved into cliffs, offering spectacular views down to the Urnerboden, the largest Alp in Switzerland. The summit is a gentle saddle, with a chapel and hotel surrounded by rolling green mountainsides. Descending into Glarus, the road twists through forest before opening into another beautiful valley. Clausen Pass is a drive through quintessential Swiss landscape, gentle, welcoming and peaceful. It's a serene conclusion to our alpine adventure. Our journey through the Alps high roads ends here, but the adventure is just beginning. These roads are invitations to explore, to seek awe and perspective in the world's wild places. If you've felt the thrill and peace of the mountains, join our community. Subscribe for more journeys. Thank you for traveling with me. Your support fuels every adventure. Until next time, travel safely, explore boldly, and never lose your sense of wonder.